does that look like? I'd like to know what it actually is, but actually I'm not quite sure if I do know what it is, but I wonder what it is, and I'm meant to know what it is, but I'm not quite sure what that could be, but if I did know what it could be, what would it be? Yeah, can you feel that? I wonder what else is possible. So can you feel that your body's now actually becoming engaged in a possibility?
Yes.
So what if this is a great way of starting to become aware of being the question? And can you also feel there's like an alertness in the space now as well? It's not foggy or cloudy, hey? I wonder if you asked a question from here, where that could go for you. And can you now sense the ease that's coming through?
Yes.
So what if we could have all of this as a way of being? Being energy, being space, being consciousness, being aware, and having the tool of the question to actually create and generate anything. A great question that I often start with for any question session, if I'm going to choose to have one of those with myself, is what question can I ask here? Because if you actually ask what question can I ask here, you actually start being the energy of question, which actually starts to allow you to have the awareness of what questions you would like to ask, which will then start to open you to the infinite possibilities, and then more inspiration and more awareness comes in, and then you can ask more and more questions about that. So my sessions, the people will say no, and I'll actually say to you, would you like to destroy the no, so that we can get to the root of it? Because I wonder if you were just willing to ask the energy what numbers required here, would you be willing to run with that? So is that how you're using the value system that you've set up to work against you?
Yeah.
How's that working for you? So I wonder if we could come to a way of you asking a question as to what's required here. And would you be willing to actually have a question that simple? What's required here? Whatever comes in first, okay, before the mind grabs it and then goes, you can't do that, and because, would you be willing to go with the first number? Okay, so when you're trying to set up a pricing structure, would you be willing to have that pricing structure for 10 seconds?
Yeah.
Cool! And then if it still feels good at the end of 10 seconds, would you be willing to choose it again?
Yes.
Okay, good. And if it still felt good 30 seconds later and a minute later, would you be willing to still choose it?